That is yours to decide.
I guess he got the message a few years too late.
If Centauri had only stood with me, we could have convinced the Council that Tanalorr was worth the sacrifice. Now she's gone. Ravus is gone. The Order is gone, and I am free!
You're not free, Dagon. You're alone.
Why are you here when your true enemy is out there? How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire? You think yourself a survivor, but you are a failure!
They haven't beaten us. Not yet.
Now who is blinded by the past? Within the Abyss, the Empire cannot reach us. I will forge these raiders into an elite army led by disciples trained in the Force at my temple. Then, when the time is right, I will strike out and cleanse this galaxy with fire.
We've already got an Emperor. Give us the compass.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm a father who's running out of options. And you're standing in the way of a better life for my little girl. You hand it over, or I will put you down.
What small dreams you cling to. Enough! Tanalorr beckons. Pathetic! Your demise is inevitable.
Don't give up!
Is that it? You're still chained by the past. It will be your grave. You miserable fool. Lead. You're an embarrassment.
Won't know what hit him.
Right here, BD. I did what the Order was too weak to do, and for that she betrayed me! You're slipping. Face me! Die! Weak. Watch this! You will not stop me. How pathetic. that it? You're fading. Help! You're an embarrassment! You're terrified. Your just reward. Help! Suffer more then. Is that it? I did what the Order was too weak to do, and for that she betrayed me! Your demise is inevitable. Buddy, help! You're an embarrassment! You miserable fool. Bleed! You cannot fathom power such as this. Try again. Fight me! Weak. Die! Just one final act. How does it feel to know that you're about to die? That your life meant nothing? Don't resist. You can't hide from me. Ah, yes. I feel it. Loss, suffering, shame, anger. There's immense power in such emotions, but you were too weak. And now it's too late.
Shuttles are leaving. I will not return. You're lost. You've strayed from the path. And you are no Jedi.
Please, tell me this is real. What happened?
Some kind of force hallucination. Fueled by fear. I use his against him.
Not so scary now. Still in one piece. BD? Give you some good news?
Maybe Dagon was right.
You sure you're not still,
Think about it. Tanalor's a fortress. We should use it for the hidden path. Gather allies, train. They'd never see us coming.
I don't know, that seems risky.
Everything is at risk so long as the Empire's around. Besides, you don't want Kata spending her whole life in hiding, do you?
If she's safe, Cal? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I understand that. But someday, someone's gonna have to face the Empire. Why not us? I bet Cordova can fix this up. Let's head back to Jeddah.
Sure. I'm gonna take a look around first, see if I can find a manual for that thing or something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. You saved my neck. Again. Thanks. How's it coming?
See for yourself.
Master Cordova. He did it.
Imperial forces coming in from all sides. They found us.
Get your people out. Hold them off as long as I can. Boat?
I'm really sorry about this.
Oh. Son. Son, you don't have to do this. No!
Master Cordova!
He's dead! Boat has the compass. Go after him. Go!
Boat! 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 Cordova. Boat! Where'd that come from? fuckers are headed for the archive. He's getting away! Why? Why, Bode? For this! We fought for that together, and you're just gonna hand it to the Empire!
I'm not giving it to the Empire.
You killed Master Cordova.
Cal, you don't have time for this fight. Something terrible is coming for that archive. Listen to your instincts. You know I'm right.
What have you done?
If you want to keep your family safe, you get them out of there. Right now.
What have you done? You can't be.
You're not the only one who survived.
Sloppy cow.
Heat detonator!
Seer.
BD-1, take this to the Mantis. I'll meet you at the rendezvous point. Go. Now. It's been a while. I was hoping you drowned on Nur when we blew a hole in your underwater base.
It is delusion to think your actions have had any consequence. The fortress stands. The Inquisitorius continues its work. And I have come for you.
I've been waiting.
You waste time. You have gathered the remnants of the Jedi tradition. How convenient. You have grown stronger.
No. I've only let go of my fear.
We shall see.
BD1.
Hey, Katsa. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
Kata! How did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please!
I will decide what's best for my family.
Yield! My power. You will break. On your word. Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
It's over, Kestis! Got a trick for you.
Toss it! Buddy!
Just give in!
Let's do this.
You know you're weak! I know your moves!
Hey, BD1!
Come closer! Come on! I know your moves!
Hey, bud, Dim! Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa!
All right. And when the Empire comes, Will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kada. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
saved my life on Bracca. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
Cal, guide her through the darkness.
Alright, and with that, that's all the main story bosses, so I now figured now would be a good time to talk about it if everybody's like watched the video and stuff. So you pretty much have seen the most major spoiler bits of the game, or you played it for yourself and you just want to hear what other people thought of the game. So that's what I'm going to talk about now. I guess to get it out of the way, aside from the performance issues that everybody's dealing with, it's not even just PlayStation, PC. Like, as you can probably see in some of the cutscenes, you saw the stuttering in it. So I would say, aside from the technical issues and all that, all the little hiccups and stuff, the game was fun. Like, it was enjoyable. I wouldn't say, you know, I would say it was much better than the first game, because I went back and played the first game, and I was meant to have the boss fight videos for that, but they all got corrupted, and I didn't want to run the game a third time, because playing it a second time, I realized there was a lot of stuff that I didn't really like about it. I shouldn't say a lot, but I found stuff that I found stuff in it that were much more obnoxious, especially with like the fact that you had to backtrack all the way back. They didn't even have like the fast travel as they did in here, which made it so much better when you're out in like a very far away section and you just want to fast travel back to somewhere, you know, to move on. It made second playthroughs of the first game, Jedi Fallen Order, much more painful to do, you know. But some people, you know, probably liked it, others probably didn't. I didn't. But yeah, overall the game was very fun, like aside from the technical issues, which you know, hopefully they get it sorted out, you know, but which they've been dropping. They dropped a patch, you know, they dropped a day one patch and then they dropped another patch, which kind of smoothed it out, but not too much. It still needs some work. But yeah, you probably saw it in the cutscenes, the little stuttering in the frames. It would happen quite often. It was very noticeable. But yeah, I would just say that, like, aside from that, the game was actually fun. It was very, very fun. So yeah, and the story bits, like, Star Wars loves its MacGuffins, apparently, at least now, you know. It's just like, I can't remember, like, every Star Wars story that's been coming out lately, like, there's been a MacGuffin that we have to chase in order to do something, you know, and But it was all right. Like, you know, it didn't take like it didn't feel like it was the main, you know, the main story beats, even though that's what we were doing, was doing that. But it felt like a lot of more focus was on the characters, which was actually pretty good. I liked it. You know, you learned more about the characters in the game and stuff, and you got more Cal's story, which, you know, he's been fighting the Empire for several years. Everybody split off and did their own thing, you know. Seer's now leading the Hidden Ones. You know, she's kind of come to terms with her, you know, she's learned to embrace the light again, you know, not be scared of the dark side. So she went Jedi again, you know. Marin's been off traveling, and then you can see like the relationship form between her and Cal and stuff. And then Grease misses everybody, you know. He's just like, he's a big family guy, you know, and you got to see like their characters. And then like with Bode and stuff. And I would say the weakest character was Dagon. He felt so one note, like he was bad from the get-go, but it makes sense. To be honest, like if you think about his motivation, you know, with the dark side, the Jedi always taught that, you know, obsession and stuff, all this stuff leads to the dark side. And he definitely got obsessed with, you know, this planet, and it turned him, and that was all he could think about was that, you know. But, and I'm actually glad that at the end of it, like, Bode ended up being the actual antagonist, you know, because, like, I thought the whole story, I'm sitting there going, like, man, is this really our enemy? Like, he feels like he's just bad for the sake of bad, you know. Like, I get his motivations, but it just didn't feel too genuine, you know, at times. And so, it felt like he was being like very unreasonable, but it, you know, obsession does that to you, I guess. So like when he died, and then like you find out when you kill him, and then you find out Bode, you know, is the actual like antagonist. He's been spying on you from day one, you know, and his whole thing is just based off fear. I thought his characterization made much more sense, because it's one of the things that Jedi don't want you to teach, you know, is attachment. And, you know, his was like attachment. It was fear. He didn't want to lose his daughter. He was trying to protect her and stuff. So he would do whatever it took to make sure that he survived. And, you know, he fell very hard, very far, especially after his, you know, wife died. And so, like, at the end of it, yeah, it made this, like, I actually felt like once that happened, the story got so much better. Well, like the story was good. Like I was invested. I wanted to know what was going on. But once you got to that part, it was like, oh, all right. Because what I initially meant to do was get all of the upgrades, you know, the traversal upgrades, and then basically go through the maps and then explore them and unlock the stuff. So, you know, you're not like doing it half of it, and then you have to come back to it later, because sometimes I would forget, you know. So I wanted to do it all at once, but once I got to that point, I wanted to finish the story. So now I'm gonna go do all the secondary stuff now that I've beaten the story, and I can just go and explore, you know. So, which is cool, you know. So, like overall, the story was it was good. I liked it, you know. It kept me invested. I wanted to know what was going on, you know. Of course, MacGuffins, but you know, but it was definitely brutal when you have to like when you can see like Cal trying to like fight his dark side, and you know, and then especially learning that his best friend basically has been betrayed him and spied on him and stuff, and then he lost Seer or Seer died, you know, and because of that, you know, Darth Vader found her, killed Seer. And then, you know, Bode killed Master, I forgot his name. I forget his name. You know, the guy from the first game. But, yeah, overall, it set up a pretty interesting premise. Like, I think they're going in for, like, a trilogy type stuff, you know, and then, like, what are they going to do with the kid, with Bode's daughter, with Kata? You know, what's going to happen with her? Is she going to be a Force sensitive? Is she going to get trained by Cal, you know, and stuff, or like what happens, what time, what's it going to do, you know, when's it going to take place? Is it going to take place after the fall of the Empire, or are we still going to be taking place with it, you know, when the Empire is happening? And then maybe they'll start talking about the rebellion, you know, maybe you'll start to hear that the rebellion's been fighting back and stuff. And because I think at this time, like, the rebellion hasn't started yet, at least it hasn't kicked off fully. I'm not too sure when this timeline fits with the old, with the original trilogy. But I'm pretty sure if it happened a few years, I'm pretty sure the fighting is about to start, or at least it's about, the rebellion's about to like kick in or something like that. Because obviously Saw Gerrera is still, fighting the fight, But yeah, what are some things that I didn't like, if I can think of? Because I know the performance issues, but that'll get sorted out. I'm not gonna be that one person that's like, boycott the game and stuff. Like it ran fine. It could have been better. I understand a lot of people were like it should have been delayed and stuff. I get it. I totally get it. I kind of feel the same. It should have been delayed. I wouldn't have minded if it got delayed, at least past, August. Because that's when like Armored Core 6 comes out. Get it past June and August and we'll be good. At least for me, because I don't know when Spider-Man 2 is coming out. So everybody says September, October, but we'll see. There's no definitive date yet. But anyways, I don't want to get off track. But yeah, some things I didn't like. Yeah, I guess just the technical issues, I guess, and then yeah, that's kind of it. Honestly, I can't think of any. I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I didn't think about my thoughts after the game. It's been probably about an hour, and I just recorded this commentary. But they added the things that I didn't like in the first game. They had the fast travel. I feel like your mobility options are much better. I love the stances. The stances are fun. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to stick with, because I felt like all 5 of them kind of were pretty fun. But I think towards the end I started sticking with like the single blade and then the blaster stance. I think a lot of people use the crossguard one, but it felt like it was too slow for me. I'm not really someone who likes like. I understand the raw power of it. Like it was nice, you hit things and it hurt. But at the same time, I'm never one for like slower weapons. I tend to like either balanced or faster weapons, or so that's probably why I more gravitated toward the single blade. And then the dual wielding was probably the one. Dual wielding was probably the other one. But yeah, other than that, like it felt like it was a lot more improved than the first game. At least for me. For me, it was much more improved. It was definitely a sequel. It took what the original game did and it made it better. At least in my opinion. I can't wait till they get it all sorted out to play it again. So play through it again when it's not all messed up. But yeah, that's just kind of like my little mini review of the game. Just to talk about it a little bit. I mostly just wanted to talk about the story because like I enjoyed it. I'm interested to see where it goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. I don't know what's next, but we'll see. I've been kind of in a little flux here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in what's next. And I hope you enjoyed the boss fights. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.